in this video, I'm going to talk about just a little bit about myself, so you guys can understand me coming from where I'm coming from in terms of opportunities, etc. Right? I started with iMarkets Live. This is Javiii from JT Empire. Right, so guys, just a little background about me and where I started from in terms of this, opportunities, forex trading, business and so on. Guys, I've done many different things online, pay to click sites, watching fake YouTube videos or watching YouTube videos from a fake site, saying that they can get this $10, $20, $30. Just watching our video. You don't even have to sit around and watch it, to just make it play out and go here and come back and so on. I've done so many a lot of different opportunities out there, right? Some of them do offer in Jamaica that are legit, and a lot of them that are just scams, right? But with me, starting out my forex journey, it started out with a company, right? In 2019, I was running prevalent here in Jamaica, especially in the universities. Right? I was introduced when I was studying, and this company I started out with was iMarkets Live, right? That was their name back then. I think their name is IM Academy right now. Alright, now this, don't get me wrong, this is no video bashing iMarkets Live or IM Academy whatsoever. This is just me sharing my experience with you guys, where I started from on this forex journey. Now, firstly, I believe it was like around March, somebody introduced me to it first. I was saying that this is a way you can make money, trading. I didn't even know what he was talking about. He said it's regular currency, but of course I was still used to the whole notion of you exchanging currency whenever you're going traveling overseas and so on and so forth. I never even thought about it from the view of you actually make and lose money whenever you do any sort of transaction in foreign exchange whatsoever. Say you get your Jamaican dollars, buy US, you either make a profit or you lose. Great or small, like generally small. But he was showing me this thing on his phone and I did not know what he was doing. And he was then, carrying up like 2 or 3 of us on a whiteboard and say, yo, look on this is a time price chart and whatever. I'm like, yo, bro, what are you doing? And at the time, none of we never know him at all about, honestly. I don't know who he was learning from at the time, but he said this is something that he's doing at that point in time. So I remember leaving school at 9, telling him that, yo, you stick to stocks, you can do forex, and me know what go, but me stick to what me do, And then 2 months later, in May, right, there's another guy I was studying with, link me and say, this is a way to make money and this company and teach how to do it, At the time, I did not know it was the same thing the other guy was telling me about 2 months before. But I started, guy got me on some call. Well, if you know iMarkets Live, then you know that you always have to go on some call, you always have to refer people, you have to get people to sign up and They will say to you that you don't need to do that, but you'd have to pay a ridiculous monthly fee. But at that point in time, going on the call, everything sounded good to me. Not so much referring people and not so much that there's a strong chance that this might not work out, but it was more so that you're learning this thing where you can go, you don't need anybody else, you can log into an account and you trade the money. And so that was what was intriguing to me. And so I went on to share this with family and friends. Now, for this reason, it was not to say come and be a part of this company so you can lose your money or go into something where you're not gonna make the money or nothing like that. But my focus was on this skill that I'm about to learn. I want you to learn it with me so that you can make money with me. Either now, months down the line, or a year down the line. That was my focus. So I shared it with everybody I could think of. And at the time, I wasn't really interested in stuff like this because there was a lot of opportunities right before then that scam people. So I was like, all right, fine, I'll do this. Then I spent like a month. I was trying to get people to sign up and stuff because, trust me, nobody wants to pay that monthly fee. So I was trying to get people to sign up. I didn't even spend much time trading. I didn't spend much time. I spent the time to learn as much as I could, watching the videos, being a part of the classes and stuff. But I think the focus has to be split between you learning trading and you doing the referrals. Now you realize that forex trading is a big juggernaut of a skill by itself, and you want to add to that now on the right side affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is a huge skill to learn as well. So you're having to learn these two major skills that, you know, them can clash at times and them can come together and work together well. But doing all these things for the first time, just being a part of both, you know, learning two industries, that's a lot. A month later, I never make the money whatsoever. I was told that people above me and mentors and stuff I make bag of money and them things there. But honestly, not gonna lie to you, I never really see that. I can't really speak to whether they make money or not, but that's what I've been hearing. And we're in the signals group, I realized that majority of the trades were like scalps. And you know, like you, when you enter your trade, you get like couple cents and you see somebody send a screenshot and you see 20 or you see $200, you know, and then put in high lot size and the market barely even move. And then eventually you lose the trade and all that, but there I go through. As I said, end of the month, I never really make no money, and now I'm out there in the industry by myself. Still try to do the trading thing and whatever, but you know, it's kind of addictive, so you constantly try to do it for yourself until the guy leave me and say, yo, come back man, we come back in a company or whatever. And like 2 months later, bam, I went back in. I was like, this time it's going to be different. I have good money in my account, and whenever them send signal, I'm going to put in high lot size so we can make them big profits there. I was started saying to myself, but when I went back in a different thing, man, lose everything again, right? I'm not necessarily blaming anybody because it's still young in the game. I had a lot to learn too. So, but yeah, after that month now, I decided that, well, I'm not going to pay another subscription because when I look at it, there's a lot of money I lose. The money I'm putting in the account, definitely both times, because when I just started, I put money in the account. Not immediately, I was trading demo like before I even started with the company, because the guy told me about the app that they were using. And then while I was in the company, I was trading demo for a while until I went on to live. So I didn't trade live right away. So that money I put in the market first, and then I put in a second money when I started back again. I lost both times. And plus the subscription fee, well, I don't see it necessarily as a loss because I went back in. I think I don't think I was as productive the second time when I went in, because the first time I was so eager to watch videos. The second time I was more interested in focusing on taking the trades that they were sending, right? I'm not gonna lie to you, the signals weren't that great though, honestly, but it is what it is. I decided that I wasn't going to start back and I was going to battle this thing myself. So I went on my own and I did it on my own. I spent countless hours afterwards, you know, a lot of sleepless nights. Man, I go through some emotional struggles sometimes. And you probably have to pray to God, you have to fight any object around you. You want to cry, you want to bawl, you can't sleep, you can't eat. It's a lot to go through, guys, and trust me, it sounds weird when you talk about the amount of pain you have to endure if you make it move up a level. So a lot of times people hear these things and they don't fully understand, because them come in, see you where you at and want to be at that level that you are at, and when you tell them about the things where them have forgot through, them really don't look at them and understand. But it's a serious game, guys. You have to spend countless hours practicing trading, you know, the back testing, forward testing. You have to spend some time, you're gonna lose, man. You're gonna take some L's and it's gonna break you. You can get broken down. Trust me, the market will humble you. I'm not talking like it can happen, I'm talking about it will happen. It happens to everybody. There's not a person who trades right now which are successful, or even before them even successful. And whether or not them ever are gonna be successful, them are gonna get broken by the market. A lot of people come, them trade a week or two and then they stop. But you go through some serious struggles, but it gets better, because once you stick to it and stick through all the tough times, you start seeing progress. You start seeing where you start analyze better. You start become one with the markets, as always we tell people in the empire. They become one with the markets and you start learn all you can. You look at the charts like you know exactly what's going to do. I do exactly what you say it's going to do. You start focus on the different aspects of trading. You don't know what you look on, but you just practice and you learn everything you can, and you do it to the best of your ability. you put everything to practice, and when everything start come together, you realize you have an edge over it now, and you start thinking, oh no, you can beat the system, when you start get that confidence, and then bam, the market break you again. You know, so you go through multiple heartbreaks and stuff, man. But I think when you go through the heartbreak the second time there, depending on who you are, how you are, I think it becomes a lot more solid and a lot more clear as to what you need to do. So guys, yeah, I go through the struggles, just share a little bit about my history as to how I started. But you go through the struggles before you can see the rainbow, or you can see the light at the end of the tunnel, but you will see it if you stick to it. So with that said guys, just giving a little backstory. But peace.